We're almost there, Chief. It's been a year and a half. We've been talking about Phoenix Dawn 25. We're in the home stretch. Last week of planning, and then this weekend, Saturday morning, we'll kick off, and it's going to be a fantastic exercise. My hat's off to the team in A35, the artist formerly known as XP. They have done an incredible job getting out all the documentation and doing the planning and really gearing us up and setting us up for success. So I encourage all the airmen of the wing, if you haven't read the operations order or the special instructions version 2 yet, please, first thing when you get into work, go into the Teams page and read both of those documents, and that'll be the starting point for what you need to know for the exercise. If you don't know where that Teams page is, you have been sent multiple emails. Just search for the term task ord. When you find the email that says, here's where all the task ords are, click that and it will take you to the right documentation. So when you read that, you'll understand the scope of what the wing is doing. I've talked about it before, but I'll just do a quick recap. We're going to operate out of Camp Murray here, out of the Wing Operations Center, a building right here on our air campus. We're going to deploy forces. First, we're going to generate forces Saturday and Sunday while under attack from a bunch of different threats. Then we're going to deploy forces out to Camp Rylea, further south into the state forest down there, and then out to Mountain Home Air Force Base and the range south of there. Airmen are coming over from Fairchild. Some airmen from the 242 are heading to Rylea. Some other airmen from the 256 are coming here to Camp Murray, and it's going to be a fantastic show. Trying to get all those pieces to come together. I can't say thank you enough to the team. Today we're getting a verification brief, you and I, on exactly how ready the team is to execute. And my thought is that they're going to be more than ready to execute due to the fantastic leadership of the senior NCOs and officers in charge of these units. So looking forward to seeing what you can do, Team Phoenix. It's going to be an interesting scenario, a challenging scenario. Please don't fight the scenario. Just if you see a hole somewhere in the plan or something that needs to be done, from the lowest ranking airman all the way up to the most senior airman, I need you to fix that problem. What I said this morning in our staff huddle was I need you to step into the breach. Whatever that breach may be, if we stand around and go, oh my goodness, somebody needs to fix it, well, guess what? That somebody is you. It's a member of Team Phoenix. So please, step up when the time calls. We were at the fly-in this weekend, and I'll talk more about that in a moment, but a quote from General Pierik was, in the absence of guidance, please lead. And so I share that quote with you because I ask the same thing. In the absence of guidance, Team Phoenix, please lead. I know you're going to do fantastic. We have such an incredible group of airmen that are here at home station, keeping the home fires burning and deploying out the door. You guys continue to do awesome things and get recognized for those accomplishments. So speaking of, Chief.
Speaking of, in the absence of time, that's all the time that we have. The boss took up every minute that we had, so I'm just kidding. The team has done a great job. Can't wait to see what we do out there. Camp Rylea, Camp Murray, and in Boise. So great job, folks. Speaking of our great work by our folks, it's time to announce our first quarter Airman of the Quarter winners. Our Airman of the Quarter is our very own A1C Jordan Cavalli from our Wing PA staff. Our NCO of the Quarter is Tech Sergeant Diamond Rodriguez from the 194th Force Support Squadron. Our Senior NCO of the Quarter is Senior Master Sergeant Justin Morse from the 242 Combat Communications Squadron. And our Company Grade Officer of the Quarter is Captain Angela Spitzer, not Captain Angela Sutter, from the 194th LRS. Hats off to all of our winners. Great work and great job.
And then you were going to do a gift card.
Oh, that's right.
At some point.
I am going to do a gift card. Great point, sir. The location is on Camp Murray, and this place really tops off your tank.
Tops off your tank.
Tops off your tank.
All right, good tip. All right, so we went to the fly-in at McGee Tyson this past week. Me and Chief, we stayed at the dorms there. Everybody's asked who was on the top bunk it was me. I got the top bunk. But great facility, and the Air National Guard Readiness Center did a fantastic job of putting on the conference. General Pierik was there the entire week, and he shared some pretty critical insight. And the main message of the entire week was get ready for lots of change across the Department of Defense. And a lot of times when presented with change, it can be very concerning, maybe a little scary for us when we're used to something being a certain way for so long. But with change comes great opportunity. And I think General Pierik did a great job this week of talking about that opportunity. And that quote that I shared with you earlier, in the absence of guidance, please lead, he is empowering the airmen across the 54 and the 90, so 54 states and territories and 90 wings, to innovate and to make decisions and to not wait for the system to catch up. So in that spirit, I'm really excited about what we're doing this week with Phoenix Dawn, but just in general, innovating and being problem solvers and seeing an issue in the greater Air Force and stepping in to fix those issues and present a force capability to the JFAC or the Director of the Air National Guard. So the message was all about what the new force structure is going to look like with deployable combat wings. And in our case, as of right now, we are a employ-in-place combat wing. And he talked about force rotations and what that looks like. So the future is bright for the 194th Wing when it comes to the future of the National Guard and the future of the Air Force. I walked away from that conference feeling pretty encouraged. What about you?
It was a great fly-in, boss. And as part of that fly-in, I had the opportunity to have a chief breakout with the Senior Enlisted Advisor for the National Guard Bureau, SEA John Raines, and the Command Chief of the Air National Guard, Chief Master Sergeant Josh Moore. And their message had 4 priorities. One of those things was standards, of course. That's not going to die. It's going to keep on going as our recurring theme. So standards, readiness, force development, and force management. It's our job to better develop our folks and to force manage and reshape our force. And that was the guidance from the top of the enlisted food chain there in McGee-Tyson.
Yeah, and I think we're at about 100% on our readiness inspections, well ahead of Guard Bureau's schedule. So fantastic work to the entire team for getting that done. So as we step into Phoenix Dawn 25, I'll share these parting words with you. There are parts of it that are gonna suck, frankly, for lack of better terms. And what I need you to do is to work through that to get to the other side and come up with a solution to whatever it is that's making it suck for you. And so we're gonna, are those not inspiring words?
They're very inspiring.
Yeah, so I don't wanna lie to them,
No.
you know? There are parts that are gonna suck, but you're gonna do fantastic, and we're gonna be better off at the end of Phoenix Dawn, and we're gonna have some fantastic after-action reports. And what this is gonna do for us is be the proof that an integrated warfare wing concept makes a whole lot of sense for the bigger Air Force, and it's Team Phoenix that makes it happen. So I look forward to seeing what you're gonna do, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for stepping up and taking on this challenge. Have a great drill, Team Phoenix.
Have a great drill.